Hey Stars, what's up? Welcome to today's video. I hope you're all doing fabulously. So in today's video, we're going to just be playing with some new makeup. I'm not really sure what we're going to play with yet. I thought we can head over in a minute to have a look in like my first impressions box that I've got, collection of makeup that I want to play with, and we're going to find some. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please stay tuned. Don't forget, get comfy, get cozy, grab a beverage. Mine says Classy Bird because obviously it's true. Yeah, so let's get straight on into it. Okay, so apologise for my dodgy camera work, but this is basically my first impressions box. Any makeup that I've bought, I want to give a try. I just pop it in here. What we do is we have a little look through. I think I want to try like a new blush today. Definitely, I think I want to play with this palette as well. If you do see anything in here while we're having a look that you want me to try, obviously everything will get tested eventually. If you do see anything that you would like to, you know, me to play with a little bit sooner, then just let me know and I'll be more than happy to review it. I think I do want to play with this palette. This is the New Romantic palette by Beauty Bay. It's a 20 colour palette and it's like, as you can tell, it's sort of warm, romantic, pinky tones. I'm so excited. So I do really want to give this a try. I thought I'd give a new mascara a go. So if we go over here, that's an eyeliner. We've got a load here. Yeah, actually I think I'll go in with this Iconic London one. Yeah, let's give that one a go. I really want to try a new blush out, as I said. So I think I want to go with this one here because it is a limited edition Wet n Wild one. I believe it was for sort of Valentine's Day in this Love range. It's in the shade Pearlescent Pink. So yeah, I feel like that would look so gorgeous with this palette. I do kind of want to go in with a new setting spray. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with this Rude Cosmetics Shine Control Lasting Makeup Mist. I haven't tried anything from Rude Cosmetics before, so I think I want to give this a go. If you see anything in here that I haven't tried out today, but you want to see me try out, then please drop a comment down below and we can do that. But for now, let's get started. Something about chocolate coffee that's just so naughty, but so good. I do want to, before we go into trying the palette, I do want to finish off my base first because I've got my lips on, but I haven't got my blusher on, which is kind of weirding me out, but I feel a bit unfinished. I have used my Iconic London body illuminator in the shade, I don't know, it's the slightly deeper tone one, and it works beautiful like glowy bronzer slash contour for my skin tone. I thought I'd try it out and it's actually worked really well. But I think I just want a tiny bit more of a bronzer on my cheeks with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to add a tiny bit of that to the cheeks, not much, as I say. I want to, you know, be bronzy. Next, as I said, I'm going to go in with this Pearlescent. I should open it before I film. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild blusher here. This is in the shade Pearlescent Pink. It's this beautiful shimmery shade. I love a shimmery blush. It reminds me of the Beauty Bay blusher I've tried, and I love that. So if this is anything like it, then that would be brilliant. So I'm just going to take this big fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. I'm just going to take a swatch of that on my finger. It looks gorgeous. I'm just going to swirl my brush around in there. I don't know how much to take, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and blend that upwards. You kind of need to build up a bit, but ooh, adds such a nice sheen to the skin. It is quite subtle. It's quite subtle, the colour. It's healthy glow and shine to the skin. Considering it's Wet n Wild, which is super affordable, that's a nice little blush. I like the packaging as well. It's adorable. It's pink and it's got a little love heart on it and it says love. And for highlighter, this isn't a first impressions. This is the LA Splash Cosmetics Lumos palette highlighter. It's the first impressions for this shade. I haven't tried the shade Jinx before. It's this pinky one right here. So I'm just going to go in with my Sample Beauty PA110 brush. It normally looks like a proper highlighter brush, mine just dried funny, and I'm just going to go in, swirl my brush around, and I'm just going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. I feel like it is more of a subtle sheen compared to the other shade. I feel it was a little bit more intense. I think the shade Lumos is the one I've tried before, but that is so pretty. I feel like that's really nice. I feel like it's just about okay for my skin tone. On deeper skin tones, I think this would look gorgeous. It could even work as a glowy blush or a blush topper. Yeah, I feel like that is so pretty and it's so pink and I love it. I think I don't want to put the pink one on my nose. I think I'm going to go in with a different shade. I think I'm going to try to illuminate the shade here. It's more golden. I'm just going to pop some of that just on top of the pink. There we go, just sort of tone pinky down a little bit just on the highest points of my face. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my forehead, on top of my nose, my Cupid's bow. which is hard once you've already done your lipstick, but anyway. Wanna get in with some setting spray. This is the Rude Cosmetics Shine Control Lasting Makeup Mist. Okay. Makeup with an attitude, apparently. Beat the heat with Rude Cosmetics Shine Control Lasting Makeup Mist. Okay, so it doesn't sound like it's going to completely mattify my makeup, more as in like mattify if you're in the sun and you're sweating, which I could, you know, we could all use in the summer. It's a cute little package. It's a little bit different. Let's see what the mist is like. No! It's intense. The mister is intense. I feel like I've just had like a hose pipe on me. Oh, feels kind of nice though, but I don't know, that's quite intense, like globs. I feel like I just want to get my big fluffy brush and just sort of blend everything together. I actually really like that setting spray. I don't like the mister, because it's not really a mister, it kind of just goes at you. But once you kind of get over that and it's dried into the skin, like it's still dry and it does take a little bit longer than say my Iconic Lund. It's not like completely mattified everything, it's everything sort of settled onto the skin a little bit. I feel like it might have kind of messed with the foundation around my nose a little bit, but that's a problem area for me anyway, so I'm not that mad. I'm still glowy, I'm still dewy, but hopefully, yeah, it'll keep I have oily skin, so hopefully it'll keep my oils at bay. Only time will tell. So yeah, first impressions, I really, really like that. Now for the product I am so excited about. I cannot even tell you. I am seriously, like, I nearly vomited with excitement when this turned up. This is the New Romantic palette by Beauty Bay. It was, I believe it was a release they bought around Valentine's Day. It is still available. I have swatched the shades. I haven't tried them on my face, I've just swatched them on my hand. Oh my god. Tell me if this is or is not the most beautiful palette you have ever seen. Raise hands please. Thank you. It is. I know. There are so many shimmers, so many mattes. They're so soft and smooth from like to the touch. I don't know how they apply to the eye, but like just to the touch. I'm going to swatch a few for you. I'm going to swatch this shade here. This is Chintz, Penny, and I'll do this Milkshake, which is this matte here. Penny, Milkshake, Chintz. Chintz? Don't know. Can we just, like, it's £15 for the palette. You get 20 shades, which is less than £1 a shade. Not bad. I can't do the rest of the maths to work out how much it is exactly, but it's less than £1. You get 8 shimmers and 12 mattes, including a black, which is very much black. I haven't really heard much about this palette, apart from just like on Beauty Bay itself. Like I haven't heard many people talking about it. It's all I've, you know, sort of been able to look at when like I go on like, you know, Beauty Bay. It's like, it's so pretty. I have set my eyelids down slightly with powder because I popped some concealer over them, but that's it. My brushes dried like this, like they're wonky. How do I fix that? I'm going to go with this brush here, and I'm going to go in with the shade Smoothie, so this pink shade here. There is a mirror in the palette as well, a really good size mirror, which I do appreciate. I wear glasses and I don't wear contact lenses, so I can hold it up close, I can see it, I appreciate these things. I'm just going to go in with Smoothie, a little bit of fallout, no fallout in the palette, tiny bit, but like barely anything. Apply that just to the top of the crease. Okay, Beauty Bay, there's some pigment. Ooh. Gonna like bring that in a nice like arch. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes aren't, well, makeup in general to be honest is very good, but eyeshadow palettes aren't raved about more in the beauty community. They're amazing. Like they're, would I say, I mean £20 for 15 shadows that hopefully, well, if they're anything like this one, work amazingly. I feel like they're reasonably priced. They're not high end, they're reasonably priced, and the pigment, like, you can't fault it. And they do a range of palettes, so for, you know, something for everyone. And I honestly just think if you haven't given them a go, honestly give them a go. They're often on sale, so like for example one of the big colourful palettes like I often use in my videos, like sometimes it's like 50% off, which is like, you know, £12 for a thing. I think it's 42 eyeshadows that all work really well. Like, you know, you can't fault it. There's not many companies that you can rely on for such quality, but I think Beauty Bay, you really can. I'm just gonna deepen this slightly with the shade Milkshake on the same brush. tap that in. This smudged it when we swatched earlier, and I'm just going to add that. I'm going to concentrate that more in the crease without blending it out too much. As well, it's really good for like an everyday palette because there are some more like nudie shades, like there's some browns, some gorgeous browns. There is a black which you can just, you know, is a staple shade for any type of look. The pinky. I feel like this is a really pretty palette, and honestly I haven't really seen much like it. Oh, I forgot about my coffee. Coffee break. Cold. It's worth it though. I'm going to take a slightly larger fluffy brush. This one here, this is a BH Cosmetics. Again, it's not meant to be wonky, I just somehow dyed them all wonky. BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes number 8 brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Flamingo because I have to use it. I love flamingos. I am obsessed with flamingos. I'm just going to blend the top of this eyeshadow up here so it's just softer rather than just, you know, there's no harsh lines. There is a bit more fallout with this shade. This one here, but I mean nothing that doesn't blow away, and it's not falling on my face, which is, you know, the important. You just want to add a tiny bit more of that milkshake colour. They haven't all blended into one or anything like that, which is really good. I just want to deepen it ever so slightly just in here. What I want to do is I just want to quickly cut my crease. So I'm going to take my concealer, if I can find it. The one we tried out recently, the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. It's something that takes practice doing, so don't worry, like I'm nowhere near perfect, you know, so don't worry. It does take practice to do, but basically we just want to erase what's, like, you know, on the lid kind of thing. Look up, look around, and then that gives you a guideline. I'm going to go in with a brush in a minute anyway, but just want to get some product down. Okay, so apologies if we're at a slightly different angle. My camera on my phone just died, but we're back, I think. I want to use some of these brownie tones because we've got so many of these gorgeous browns. Khaki colour is gorgeous, and I feel like that would really make a statement. Watch that one actually. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, a longer brush. And let's go in with the shade Embers. This one here, slightly warmer brown. Because I want to add that to the outer corner. Blend that in with the pink a little bit. So I just want to pack that on there. Use this fluffy brush again that we used for the Flamingo shade. I'm just going to blend that into the pink slightly. And keep that blended out. Honestly, there are so many gorgeous colours. I honestly don't know what colour to choose. Queen, this shade right here, sort of shimmery reddish colour. I mean, it's like silk. I'm going to go in with the khaki colour. I'm going to go in with my finger because that's how I apply all of them. So I'm just going to go around a few times, and they are buttery soft. And I'm going to pack that on with my finger. I mean, that's just insane. And then we can blend it in a moment and keep it nice and clean while we've cut the crease. But with a dry brush, first of all, this one here, sort of a longish brush, and I'm going to take some of that colour, and I'm just going to go over where we cut the crease and get like a nice sharp line. It's still working really well. I feel like it's a little bit more intense with the finger, but it still works super well. I think I'm going to go in with some more of that setting spray just to dampen my brush and try it on a wet brush. Let's have a little glob. We're going to have globs. Whoa. I went everywhere. Just go back over that. Oh yeah. I mean, it works really well wet as well. So I feel like however you use this colour, it's going to look amazing. Can I put that colour all over my face? Can I please? Take that brush again that we were using, a fluffier one. Just wing that out a bit. Run that around. But you want to keep it like, you know, sharp, if you will. There's the shade Oyster. I kind of want to go in and like put some on the middle just to really like brighten it up. It's this one here, champagne-y, and I kind of just want to like tap that on top, right in the centre. The lower lash line, I think I'm going to go with the shade Birthday, which is this really light pink, the lightest pink in there. Slightly thinner brush here, this tart thinner brush here, and I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go with the shade Smoothie, this one here. Take my brush off, a little bit of fallout, but again, nothing too extreme. I'm going to run that on top. focus it mainly on the outer corner and sort of bring it up to match the line that we've already created with that other shade. Sort of burn that, but make sure it's all soft. Every brush we've been using, a tap of embers there, tap it off in a little bit, and just really blend that out. Then I'm just going to go back in with that flamingo shade that we use right at the top, and I'm just going to run that back over just so we know everything's all gorgeously seamless. Literally such a light hand. This palette, holy moly, amazing. I think Beauty Bay, they've really done it. They have completely done another winner. I'm just going to pop some of this on the lower lash line as well. I just realised I hadn't done that. Yeah, pop a wing on using my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner, like always, and I'll be right back. I think they're matching. I also think that's kind of the best we're going to get right now. Next I'm going to try this mascara by Iconic London. It's the Triple Threat Mascara. With a name like that, I'm expecting big things. I love the packaging. As usual, Iconic London packaging, gorgeous. Oh, okay, so we've got a bendy wand. Super thin. Slightly different from the usual wand. There's like no long like bristles or anything, but hoping that'll get me like right to the root. So I'm just going to go in a couple of dunks just to ensure I got the brush fully coated because it is new. And I'm just going to go in. Oh, I feel like it is really clinging to my lashes. It is a little bit clumpy, but I honestly don't mind that. One coat of the mascara. I have to admit, I can kind of feel it on my lashes a little bit, but I think that's just where it's drying. Where it's quite a thick like consistency, the formula, but I don't mind it at all. I think it has actually really lengthened my lashes. Yeah, I really like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same to the other eye, and then we can move on to lashes. I just draw a dot on my face. That's me, not the mascara. I'll wait for that to dry and then I can flick it off. But honestly, that mascara, if you can see like a side profile, amazing. Okay, another winner. I feel like everything in this video has gone like really well. Normally there's something funny. Let's just say funny. Let's not go dodgy. Funny. I feel like everything in this video has gone really well and I'm loving it. These are from the brand Poundlashes. They said on the website they're like the cheapest, I think the cheapest lashes in the UK, I believe their claim was. They literally were like £1. I think one pair was 85p. These were in there, I think this is their old packaging. A lot of these were sent, so literally this is how they came. So like it is cheap packaging, you know, you pay for what you get. But the lashes, and this is sort of in the newer packaging I believe. I mean, the lashes themselves look stunning. So we've got quite a few styles. I feel like I want something super dramatic. I mean, none of these are subtle, let's be honest. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with this style here. This is the PL13 lash. I feel like a sturdy lash. Whoa. That is a lash. Okay. Hey guys, so I quickly went off and ended my lashes. I also applied highlighters to my brow bone and my inner corner. I used the same palette as before. I have to admit, these lashes are the most extra lashes I've ever worn. I mean, I'm very, very new to lashes, but they are stunning and I feel like they aren't really for every day, if they're less essential thing, in which case, yes girl. But I kind of love them. They're super easy to put on and like they're so strong as well, like the band don't feel flat. They honestly feel like really good quality, like, and they were like £1, which is amazing. So I'm really looking forward to trying the other sides. I feel like you'll definitely get a couple of uses out of them. Lip, instead of my Huda Beauty lip matte paint that I was wearing before in the shade SHEro, I'm now wearing my Kylie Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Pomegranate. I feel like I just wanted a bit more of a statement lip. Honestly, I've loved everything I've tried today. It's been amazing. I'm obsessed with how the makeup turned out. It's so different to anything I've ever worn before. Yeah, I love it. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you try any of the products, take a picture, comment down below so we can tell you how beautiful you look. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and there'll also be links down below to my Instagram, not links, there'll be my names to my Instagram and my TikTok. That's a new thing, I'm kind of obsessed. So I will see you later, my little stars. Take care of yourselves and bon voyage. That's a new one.